Feature Friday.
The freshest. This has been incredibly sent through, and I saw the first snippets of it and I thought, wow, what a cool moment. Some people were saying this is the pinnacle of the Philippines. This is what Philippines is like.
Really?
Everybody from every age can sing like a freaking pro.
I see a mic. Yeah, I understand.
So this is like padrinos, what is that? Godparents, uncles, and great grandfathers. Wow!
How do they know dynamics like that?
Wow!
Special song Sabado, ha?
Special song Sabado.
Put him on Kingdom in All Out Sundays in GMA. Put him on Asap Natin To. Hey, yo!
That is the most beautiful song I've ever heard.
Malita Globe Slim. Papa, Malita Globe Slim. Ako yung sponsor. Special song.
Sa kalipay ilabihan, sa langit nung puloy sa liman nung puloy
Guys, what was that? Wow! And they're like just getting together for somebody's birthday. I wanted to be on my birthday. That was the most beautiful song I have ever heard. I don't know what they were talking about, but it sounded so romantic. I felt like I was really transported to like a song from like 101 Dalmatian. You know when they have like those ninths harmonies? It's so Disney. I don't know how to explain it. That was gorgeous.
Dude, they're so good. What the fuck?
What?
Magawit magasingi, kita dito sa langit.
How do they know the root note and how they like? Because it's literally like a firework. Because they start in one single root note, right? And they all sound so cohesively beautiful in that unison, which is so rare because everybody usually has a very distinct, colorful voice. But in this case, everybody has the same tone, the same texture, the same feel and dynamic, and then they go poof, and there's like harmonies everywhere.
So like Budakel, but Budakel vuelo, you know, abuelo.
But no, but make it romantic.
This is so interesting because it reminds me of like old school, of what I presume old school jaranas probably sounded
Like cariñosas.
Like
like,
cariñosas,
yeah.
or like back home, you know, we had
True.
like serenading. But they were like
Boleros.
boy groups, boleros, that would do this. Boy vocal groups.
Yes.
And they would dress really well.
Yes.
And they'd go. Da, 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 da,
You know,
da, da, da.
It was done very often back home, where it was your birthday or you were celebrating a wedding anniversary, and then you get a knock on the door, and it was like a vocal group, like this gentleman here
With flowers.
with flowers, and then they have like this tiny little whistle, and they'd be like, "Whoo," And then they start breaking into song, like your wedding song or your favorite song or whatever.
And what was impressive about them is that their understanding of like harmonies
And
is
dynamics?
it's like second to none.
Yeah.
And it also seems to be so natural to them. I mean, very obviously, I don't know what their background is. I can see some of the pictures, but I don't see anything like arts related in the pictures. But it's so interesting that they have such knowledge and such wisdom, because it's more like the understanding they have is like applied knowledge, right? Which is like wisdom.
I also think that it falls down to muscle memory. They probably have heard and played and sang this
Could
song
be replication.
really for a long time, because it is like kind of like the caption of the video. I think it
My
says
Lolo, uncle, and father.
no, but like in the comments, I think that the footnote was like, "Oh, finally reunited" or something of the sort. Ooh, and the bass is so difficult. They're moving so much. So good. What is this song? What is this song? I need to know what this song is, and where can I like? These guys are awesome.
I want to see
What?
what song it is. It's so interesting, like why they're so good at that.
I've no idea. I've no idea.
It's truly unreal.
What is that song, yo? I love it. I love it. I thought it was like such an ancient bolero. It was something so nice. Like
Again,
reminiscent of the past.
the Abaquita, shout out to them, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't not highlight the level of skill you would need to sort of understand what is that, a 6 vocal group, and for them to, as a matter of fact, and it was like so spontaneous, right? It's so like impromptu. There should have been mistakes.
It should have been iffy in terms of like at least the settling into the harmony should have been harder.
Especially in that lower range stuff, because of what Wale was saying. Is like, because the song is like so dynamic, obviously vocally dynamic.
But each individual part is doing something different.
Or static, actually.
In different sections. So say, for example, the top tenor is doing the tune and he's carrying on with one specific note. When it's holding that one note, the bass is going up and down and creating depth through that harmony. But then you have the middle section which is like the foundation building of the song, and they are also doing different singing phrases to it. Yes, it's repetitive. Yes, once you get it right, you're able to replicate it through the length of the song. That's correct. But the fact that they fell into harmony so
well,
beautifully,
rehearsed,
so clean, it's just so satisfying.
Very impressive, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Wow. I wish my birthday parties, when the whole family got together, sounded like this.
Yeah, I don't sound like that, yeah. But you know what they say out there, yeah? God loves a trier, yeah? God loves a trier. So God bless them, but they didn't try. They tried and they won. It's just so intriguing to me why that happens in the Philippines. Sometimes I can't sort of fathom why that sort of clicks that well over there, and it doesn't click that well anywhere else in the world.
But
it's very weird. I guess Mexico sort of does the same as well, right?
Yes, true.
You get really old individuals like or elder individuals like they can't sing, you know.
Yes, that's true. I think it also depends on the region in Mexico, but they do have a culture of singing, given the mariachis. But
Correct.
again, I think it's
That's
fairly
like
regional.
closest thing I get as well. I guess maybe like not Eastern European, but Scandinavia. Like, but it's females who like say you go to like farming towns and stuff like that.
True.
They sing.
Yeah, Nordic countries.
Yeah, Scandinavian
Yeah.
countries. They're usually fairly singy, songy, forward in specific areas, especially the further away you get from cities.
Again, but the thing
But
about
not as
the
a whole
Philippines,
country,
yeah,
though.
the thing about the Philippines is like all of the archipelagos. They're like singing, you know.
And I have seen the videos where it turns out not all Filipinos can sing. As just a meme, I was talking literally.
Omlay manon, koteng ay hang na, omno, omno, omno.
But you know, it's just very, very intriguing on why that's the case.
I love that you tagged me on that video, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye.